Ilum was a snow-covered planet located in the unknown regions within the Ilum system. The planet was well known in the galaxy for very different reasons. Today, we're going to look into the history of this planet, including the dangerous thing that it became. So sit back, relax, and have some noodles! Welcome to Star Wars Timelines. The first records of the planet show that the species known as the Gree established an enclave on the planet. The Gree used it as a launching point for the exploration vessel Grey II to conduct a multi-century exploration mission. Ilum was first discovered by the wider galaxy in 22,000 BBY, when a Jedi navigating hyperspace in the Force felt a strong pull from deep in the unknown regions. Reporting back to the Jedi High Council on her findings, research teams were sent to the planet but detected no signs of previous inhabitants on the barren world. The real wealth of Ilum was not discovered until one survey crew began to explore the mountainous ravines of the planet, where they discovered thousands of crystals beneath the surface. Hey guys, quick note, we're over 2,500 subscribers now. I just want to thank you all so much for sticking around for so long. If you guys have any suggestions at all about any other videos you'd like to see me do, please leave them in the comments below. I'll continue to do Clone Wars videos as new episodes come out, and other weird and wacky creatures like the Star Weirds. But if there's anything specific you'd like, please let me know. Also, as usual guys, please do not forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, just comment any other kind of weird videos you'd like to see me do. Thank you so much for sticking around for so long guys. Again, thank you, it means a lot. Now onto the video. There were several different kinds of crystals in the caves, but the most valuable to the Jedi were the Kyber crystals, the crystals that powered the Jedi lightsabers. When the High Council learned of this discovery, they quickly dispatched artisans, scholars, and other Jedi to protect the caves and research how deep they actually went. Instead of reporting the discovery to the Galactic Senate per custom, the High Council deleted all records of Ilum from their ships and removed all mention of it from their reports. A team of surveyors within the Order mapped out a complex route through hyperspace from Metellus that would take the Jedi team directly to Ilum. In order to navigate the course, one would need to be immensely powerful with the Force, so powerful that only a Jedi Master would be able to travel through this complex route. With the planet protected, the Jedi built temples and enclaves over the years, and the world would become a destination of pilgrimage for Jedi intended to construct new lightsabers, and Jedi Masters seeking a quiet place for intense meditation. The High Council commissioned the construction of a grand temple, and upon completion, the temple over the Crystal Caves began to host the Gathering, a formal part of a Padawan's teaching, during which they embarked on a pilgrimage to Ilum to search for a lightsaber crystal and build their first weapon. Sometime before the Cold War, the Sith Empire attacked the planet, killing the Jedi present there. Although the Jedi Order was devastated by the loss of Ilum, the Galactic Republic lacked the resources for a counterattack. Intelligence suggested that the Sith operations on the world could have extended beyond the harvest of lightsaber crystals, and due to the amount of local Sith investments, Republic leaders and members of the High Council suspected that Ilum may have possessed a far more valuable resource. Sure enough, one of the resources turned out to be a use for the crystals to power a cloaking device for spaceships, or even a whole space station. Darth Malgus, taking advantage of the chaos in the Empire following the defeat of the Sith Emperor Vitiate, rallied a primarily non-human army and tried to establish a base in the system. Malgus' attempts were thwarted, and the cloaked armada never saw further use. Just a quick message, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video. It really helps me continue to bring you videos like these. Also, feel free to comment any lore or theory videos that you would like to see next. It can be as wild and crazy as anything, such as the lore of Jar Jar Binks, or what happened to the Ewoks. Here's a quick spoiler, they got their own TV show. You should watch it. Eventually, the Order reclaimed Ilum, and once again hid its location, removing records of the battles there, which only lived on as dark legends of the past. Despite the planet's overall importance, the High Council recalled all members of the Order that were living on the planet back to Coruscant. and shuttered all facilities save the primary temple. With no one to maintain them, most of the other Jedi installations were consumed by the planet's constant snowfall or crushed underneath moving glaciers. In 22 BBY, Ilum was the location of a separatist ambush, where the Confederacy of Independent Systems sent a battalion of droids to the planet. The crystal caves were heavily damaged. Jedi Grandmaster Yoda aided Jedi Master Luminara Unduli and her Padawan Barriss Offee in defending the crystal caves from the droid forces. After successfully defending the caves, the planet continued to play host to the gathering. While this tradition continued, some crystals were often transported from the planet back to the temple. Unduli oversaw one of the shipments aboard the starship Sedawan, when it was attacked by a tribe of Night Sisters loyal to Count Dooku, led by Sai Suriku, who sought to pilfer the crystals to power the devastation, an ion pulse cannon equipped warship that they were building for the Separatists. After Order 66 was issued, Palpatine quickly began to look through the Jedi record to try and find the planet. He aimed to seize it as quickly as possible to trap any remaining Jedi that might be hiding there, as well as seizing the power of the crystals. Palpatine commissioned deep space expeditions of the unknown regions using ancient navigational routes found in the Jedi Temple, and quickly occupied and began strip mining Ilum. The Empire began harvesting the small world's abundance of energy-focusing kyber crystals for the focusing arrays of the Death Star superlasers, thus revealing magma bubbling from Ilum's core. The Jedi Temple entrance was destroyed, and 2 Imperial Star Destroyers guarded the planet at all times. Eventually, a large industrial equatorial trench was realized over the planet as part of Imperial plans, replacing what were gaping cracks that stuck into the planet's core of kyber. Only 2 Jedi are known to have visited the planet after the Purge. One was Padawan Cal Kestis. He sought a new kyber crystal to build his new lightsaber. He was able to avoid the Imperial garrison and completed his mission. The second Jedi was Ahsoka Tano. Ahsoka was the first one outside of the Empire to see the chunks of the planet had been carved away, exposing the rock and magma that boiled up from the planet's core. After the Battle of Jakku and the fall of the Empire, some of the Empire's remnants disappeared into the unknown regions and reorganized into the First Order. Ilum was chosen to begin development of the Starkiller project by the First Order, and over the 30-year period, they continued the excavations started by the Empire, transforming the Equatorial Trench into Starkiller's base, with the planet's kyber crystalline core serving as the containment field for the base's superweapon. A quick reminder guys, if possible please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me and helps me continue to make content like this. If you also have any ideas for lore videos or theories or reviews or any upcoming comics that you might like me to have a look at, please comment them in the comments down below. I'm always open to any suggestions. Again, they can literally be as wild as you want. Like I'll literally do a lore video on what happened to Jar Jar Binks after Revenge of the Sith. He became a bit of a clown. I mean, he was a clown before, but now he's more of a clown. I'll save that for the video. Comment down below if you want me to do that or something. Anyways, on to the video. 30 years after the Battle of Endor, the First Order would use the Starkiller superweapon to destroy the Hosnian system and the New Republic. The Resistance launched an attack on Starkiller base in an attempt to destroy the superweapon before it could fire on their base at Dakar. With the help from Han Solo, Chewbacca and Finn, who arrived on Ilum to disable the shield protecting the planet, the Resistance was able to destroy the thermal oscillator that prevented the Starkiller superweapon from destabilizing. The destruction of the thermal oscillator caused a chain reaction of explosions across Ilum's surface, and Ilum imploded and then exploded, becoming a miniature star which became known as Solo, named after Han Solo, who was killed during the mission. And that is all we have time for today's video. Ilum suffered a fate that would mark a dark moment for the history of the Jedi. The loss of crystals would affect future generations of the Order as well. However, this is all we have so far regarding the planet. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and may the Force be with you.